Everyone, welcome to the Life Happens podcast. I am your host, Grace. Today, I feel like Grace. I feel sweet. See, Robbie, she's a trip though. But Grace, honey, Grace is sweet and she's lovely and she does not cuss sometimes. Anyway, the Life Happens podcast is a podcast where we combine our spirituality with our everyday practical things to create this beautiful balance that you see in front of you guys. Today, y'all, we have CJ. Hey, CJ.
Hey, yes, man. How we doing, man? What's good?
We're good.
Huh?
And we're glad that you're here with us, though, because you've been like not wanting to come on. I have to beg you.
Nah, it ain't even. Hey, anytime you say you need me, hey, I'll be there like swim well. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, but I see you got the shoulder popping off. I see you on your shoulder.
Like that's what I was gonna say. I was like,
Okay. Like after dark. Okay.
not after dark.
Life starts at 1:30 a.m. They say. Oh, that's when you come home. I don't know.
That's where you at then? Oh, okay. Let me find out.
Hey, Felicia, girl.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Felicia, where you came from, sis? Because you I don't know what you did today, baby, but
you gotta give it to them sometimes. Let them know why you married.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is cute.
I ain't be looking bad outside. No, I did run some errands earlier today.
No, I love your eye makeup. I think it looks really pretty.
Thank you. And my husband is going out of town Friday, so.
Oh yeah, you gotta put yourself on his mind. I see you, girl. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey T.
Hey.
So, girl, tell us where you're going to this weekend. Where you going?
I'm going to Cozumel. I'm gonna cruise. Yeah, with my friend.
That's good.
We'll see.
What do they mean?
We'll see what happens after that. I could go one or two ways. With me.
Hey, Will. Oh my gosh, guys. What? Before we get into the topic, which is what should women date multiple people? I put people in particular because people are sensitive. If you say men, people, whoever you choose to date, right? I mean, on the real notes, because we can't say men because women don't just date men nowadays.
Right.
Let's be for real.
You know.
I mean, and I found when I'm talking to people, it was kind of controversial, the topic. Like, why would you do that? That's, because men spend more money than women. Because we all know when a man asks you, you're going to date, usually the man pays. At least the circles that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So people come from a financial perspective and all that stuff. And I get it. But I think, well, I won't get into the video, but anyway, how was you guys doing? Let me ask you that before we get into it. Because I want to jump into, but I'm like, let me chill.
So do you want to show the video?
Should we show it right away?
Go ahead and show it.
Okay, let me get the video. Because y'all, men, y'all sometimes, y'all be getting on my nerves, but I'll tell you why after the video. But anyway.
I had a girl ask me what, I thought about her dating multiple guys at the same time was. And I told her it's both celebrated and accepted in the culture, but it's unhealthy to our character. And I told her, I said, if you just want to play the field and not commit to anyone, then just say that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're genuinely looking for an authentic connection with someone, then it'll be impossible to pursue that if you're sharing your attention, your energy, your time, and your body with so many different people. Not to mention the possible hurt and damage that you're doing to them if one of them or all of them were to catch feelings. I told her that math ain't mathin'. That ain't it.
Who would like to jump into this? CJ, we want to start with you since you are a male guest. Okay. What are your thoughts on this video? Where is CJ?
Him is gone. He's a mess. He's gone.
He needs to be sitting down.
He took a minor break.
Yeah. It got too much for him.
Okay, CJ, because you are a guest today, we want to start with you. What did you think when you saw this video?
I ain't gonna lie. So you hold on. So before I get started, Tonya, I want to let you know I do curse a little bit. Actually, I curse a lot, but I try to talk down because
you don't. It's fine. You don't know me. I'm even worse.
Okay.
I'm finding my spirit.
Okay. Now, because I know you're like, no offense, but you white, right?
Mexican.
Okay. Well, okay. So I do say the N-word profusely throughout. So I just want to disclaimer. So okay. So anyway, I ain't gonna lie, right? So you got niggas like him that probably go to brunch by himself. Hey, he probably one of them dudes that be reading them daily affirmations. Like, I'm
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, really, we like the educated men. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Yes.
No. It's fine. No, it's fine. And we just got two different type of lanes. But me personally, I think he. It's weird. Well, it's not weird because if you just want to ask me, I feel like women should date around. I feel like you should get to see your options. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because us as men, we do that. We do that a lot. So, and my thing is, I'm a real nigga. So I like to keep the shit a player. So if you gonna play if we gonna play the field, I should not expect you to be I shouldn't expect for me to be the only one you're talking to. If we're both playing the field, I should expect that you should be talking to somebody else. Now, just like how, because I remember certain things, how Felicia, she was at Texas Tech, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I
got a good memory. Yeah. So she was coming from Texas Tech to Fort Worth, right? You was
right.
Yeah,
right.
See, I remember that. Yeah, so you was in Fort Worth and she was doing her thing until her husband was like, hey, I kind of wanted to be I want to kind of lock it in.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like as a man, you shouldn't get offended if you talking to a girl and if y'all just talking, if y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to go that extra distance, then it really shouldn't matter. So you should just enjoy her. And we all have feelings. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, you can't have feelings for somebody, but I just feel like, okay, hold on. And that's truthfully, and I really wish I could ask him, so what do bro expect? Do he expect what the first girl he talked to just to automatically just drop?
That's what he's
saying. Bro, let's keep it a trip. I ain't gonna lie, as a nigga, we ain't dropping. Sometimes not ever, but hell, for the most part, we don't like to drop at least till we know it's getting serious. Right. So we could have been 5-6 months in, and I could have still had my little whatever. So but what he asking for, I feel like it's not fair, it's not realistic, and I feel like he need to do a little bit more growing up. I feel like he need to get off them daily affirmation posts. That's what he's saying, type.
No,
don't do that.
Hey, he's the type of dude that like to wear turtlenecks with the gold chain. That's what he's
stereotypical. Okay, let me read some comments before we get Felicia's comments, because I know baby, sis, I need to break it down for them people. Okay. Eric says, hello, good peoples. Of course they should. How will you know the difference and be able to compare and contrast?
Right.
Exactly.
I think that it should be, this is my comment. I think that it should be an even playing field. And the problem with guys like that is he doesn't want the competition. He doesn't want the smoke. If you just focused on me, you don't know if it's something else better out there. But to his point, where I do agree with him, the stage that he's talking about is that end stage. Like, if we're just talking, getting to know one another, dating, that's cool and fine. But if you say, babe, I want to take it to the next level, maybe marriage, then at that point, if she agrees to that, then she should give you your undivided attention. But if you just want to go together and you're not looking for nothing, more, and it's understood that, hey, You do your thing, I'm doing my thing until somebody locks it down. I mean, until we decide as a couple to lock it down. That's just my opinion.
Because you're not gonna put me on ice.
No.
So let me read one more comment. Eric says, however, balance is imperative. Dating, yes, not sugar box distribution with all or any of them. You dig? There's a difference. I agree.
Yeah, there's
dating multiple people. You shouldn't be having sex with every one of them.
Right.
That's
you need to know who your baby daddy is. Don't mix that up.
He says, guns up at Felicia. But the truth of the matter is, you shouldn't. I agree with him about sharing your body and stuff like that.
Right.
Okay. Until we have an agreement, and even having an agreement that we're going to date exclusively does not mean shit. Because the truth of the matter is, people can change their mind at any time, as they should.
Right.
Because I have a pattern. I ain't gonna lie now. Okay, I can really like somebody, and 2 days later, I don't like your ass.
That part. That part. But every time I get cussed out, why I get cussed out? I told you the truth.
Right.
I be telling them the truth. I be telling the truth. They think I'm lying. I'm like, I told you. I was like, hey, hey, this one's a little bit. I like this one now. And then
right.
And
then he does something.
But I think, to me, and I was talking to one of my single friends, I was like, when she's dating one guy at the moment, and I said, when you date, and I'm not dating, y'all, I don't have a sugar daddy, nothing on the side, but when you date exclusively like that, you are more amped to put up with the BS. Right. It's like, okay, he tripping. So-and-so calling me, so-and-so doing, he tripping. I'm putting him on ice. You're able to see the BS faster because you're like more forgiving when it's just him. Well, he, okay, no. If you're
y'all remember
like that other men are giving you more attention, you're gonna go with the guy that's giving you the more attention. That's just what it is.
But I feel like, and I took this back here recently, that there's dating and there's courting. So if you're courting me, then we're in that like pre-dating stage. Once we get into that dating stage, it's like, okay, we're gonna be almost exclusive because the moment you slack, but until we make that agreement together that we're gonna drop what we're doing and focus more time on each other, because you really can't get to know someone if you don't focus on them. So I do wholeheartedly believe in that. Like, if I want to get to know you, I need to focus on you. That's when we're dating. But until then, we're courting. And if we're courting, I'm playing for the team. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
Seriously. And you're gonna be in rotation. That's a fact. I need to read this comment so I can explain myself. Eric says, damn, Robbie, 2 days, damn shame. No, it's not a damn shame. I have been single long enough to see and smell and know bullshit. And
we shall call them out.
I'm serious. You're wasting my time. I really know it. Like, I'm old enough to know, like, hello. Because sometimes you can have the honest conversations and you'll still be lying.
I don't get it.
And to add to that, I have 8 brothers. I've seen the bullshit, okay? I know the bullshit. Don't play with me. And then you, sir, Mr. CJ. Damn, sir.
Oh no, my bad. Oh, I thought, I'm tweaking. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
What about societal norms? Do they not have value anymore? Okay, see the norm for men in the culture I come from. Okay, we thought that. Well, I'll say African men, they will do whatever the hell they want to do, and us as women, we're supposed to be resilient and just put up with shit. No, we don't do that now. We in America, baby. It's 2023.
In the Hispanic culture as well.
Girl. I need to read this comment from TikTok. Mike says, asking for the fellas in the back, we are physical creatures. Well, sir, that's great because ain't nobody giving away themselves to everybody they date. I don't know. I don't do that. So,
I'm one of those people that I don't. When you're dating somebody, even in my marriage with my husband, when you're dating somebody, I feel like I'm the best. I'm the best option. I'm the best choice. So go ahead, date who you want to. You're not going to find nobody like me. That's how you have to approach every situation. He's already going in thinking, oh, well, how can you fully get to know me? And how can you, I don't want to say the word, but he's that type of dude I would date,
But it's so emotional.
Yeah, you doing too much. You doing too much. That's the dude that wear little seashells and all that. He doing way too much. I can't.
They be doing the daily affirmation. Like he standing in the mirror saying, "I'm a." Like, bro,
You're supposed to do that.
I mean, it's okay.
Count on the subconscious mind.
It's okay, but you need to be confident. For me, as a man, Jill Scott said it best. If you can tell me what to do, tell me what to do.
Thank you.
But if you can't tell me what to do,
you can't tell me what to do.
You're not.
And that's just what it is.
Yes,
you know?
Thank you.
That dude is not like that dude. He really give me like, I mean, and I'm not saying
he's giving me 5'5". That's what he's giving me. He's giving me 5'5". He's short.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we like him. We like him just a little bit above us.
Yeah, he just now. I mean, hey, but you know what? Hey, but real talk, I'm not gonna clown him for. Hey, he knows what he wants, and that's what's up. I'll get that to him. But at the same time, like his tone, I like that's somebody I'm not hanging out with. Like that's the type of dude, you know, I'm talking about. Yeah, man, I was at such and such. He like, hey, can we talk about something else? I don't want, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude just sound like a real. I can't. But like I said, that's me. That's you know what I'm saying, that's me. You know, he doesn't, you know, like he's somebody I would have to tell, like the dude probably got unrealistic expectations, and I'm the dude that I'm like, yo, we gotta be fair. And you know, truthfully, I used to think like that. I used to, you know, like Robbie, like what you were saying, like, hey, I thought we used to, I used to think that we supposed to just wild out and counterpart, our female, our lady, she's supposed to be there. It took me losing somebody special. It took me growing up. It took me realizing, like, you know what? Just like how we want to get our swerve on, they want to get a swerve on. They want to have a good time. They want to date. They want to see. And if I was to have a daughter, I know I got one son, but if I was to have a daughter, I would want her to say, hey, go ahead, and you need to see what you really like and what you don't like. There's nothing wrong with that. And you got niggas like him that out here just being a goofball like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But a lot of that comes from, and I know a lot of people will be mad at me, dating out of your league. When you date somebody that you don't feel like you worthy to be being with, you want them to slow down because she's so pretty and beautiful. She got guys coming at her here and there, and you ain't got one. You can't even hold down one girl. So you're sitting here complaining on the internet talking about, oh, you need to focus on one. No, you need to date in your league. When you date in your league, you have women that you're compatible with, that y'all are on that same level.
Right. You know what's the worst thing though is to give a man a chance that you know
is not in your league.
Right. And you give him a chance and he turns out to be a motherfucker.
Every time.
Oh my God. Like I actually gave you and you like you the bee's knees and you ain't shit. Like that pisses me off.
And then they want to check you like, bro, I just told you the truth. The truth hurt you. I'm sorry.
But you know, y'all, I hate to say it. I only date boss dudes. I don't even give people no chance that, you know, you talking, that's all you have. You mumbling, you scared, all that. It's like, I don't have time for that.
Y'all, there's somebody on TikTok that's profile picture is their penis. And he's like, check my picture. And I'm like,
what?
That's a bot thing.
Let me go and block this man. Because, sir, you have lost your mind. The hell?
And it's probably not even impressive.
I don't know. I could really make it out, but
no. But I think women, when we as women do that, we keep those guys that we already in our mind have friends on. Like, he ain't gonna be nothing but a friend. Yeah. And he really thinking he got a chance, so he gonna be able to hit whatever it is that they talk about.
As a single person, I always give everybody opportunity and a chance, but you know, it's like, oh, okay. For some reason, men always want to make women exclusive, especially if they know they're not fixing to step up.
Right.
Do not do that. Do not. Because I don't need you.
And what she said.
I don't need you. And so if the next one's going to come and step up, guess what I'm going to do?
Yeah. Go to him.
There we go. Yeah. That's why we in Mesca.
But that's survival of the fittest. You know, you the fittest, or you the best.
Hey, you
you
know what?
You my best option.
Hey, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Felicia, but you know what? I had to, you know what? It's so crazy. The moment I started saying, "Hey, you can do what you want to do," I started getting more attention because they're like, "Ooh, you know," instead of trying to keep them and enclose them and try to act like, look, I know what my intentions is, I know what it is, but I know the game. I say, hey, if that dude doing better, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's fine. But we as dudes, we gotta stop trying to individualize in, these women that good and well that, what I'm saying, that's not gonna be, what I'm saying? And I just don't think that's right, and I don't think that's fair.
It's not.
It's not fair, but that's what you'll do, though. But woman, let me not
They
say
do it.
But woman, some
especially
women,
if you're a good one.
you're right. I mean, I don't know what it is. Like they'll tell you. Let me say this: when a man asks me what am I looking for, I don't tell him shit.
Because I say a husband.
No.
You'll start morphing into what we're looking for.
Right. Because I promise you that separates the bull. At least you can weed them out. When you say a husband, either they're gonna, they're on that path or they're not. You gotta tell them. A husband who's gonna take care of me.
I agree with both of y'all. I agree 100%. 100%. You don't give him the ammunition and the gun to shoot you with.
Off top. I want a husband, not a one night stand.
Right.
Yeah, and
because I promise you, it's gonna be good, but we're not one night standing it.
Okay, so guys, TikTok Mike says, I don't think you should ever dumb down your expectations. You shouldn't. Never. I think a lot of times what I found is that when women don't have children and they started late in life, I've seen a lot of people just like want to get pregnant so fast, or they just want to get into situations and don't choose the right person for them. Because they feel like they're in a hurry. And some of them are in a hurry, but then some don't do this. Some are like, okay, I'm still going to wait for my person to come.
Right.
But to me, I wish in a perfect world that people could just be honest with each other. Just be honest. If you want to have,
every time I'm honest, they cuss me out because they say I'm lying. I'm like, I'm just telling you the truth.
Why? I'm trying to understand why
because they think that men have like, it's like, okay, I'm telling you the truth. Here it is, straight up front, the truth. And like, oh, you lying? You been no. See, but it's because women have it easier than men do. You know what I mean? We do when it comes to dating, because a man's gonna court us in an extra special way.
Because you want
because so if that man cannot court you the way this one can, we're still in courting phase. Like, hey, I'm gonna move to the next one. Like, hey, you can't do that, and I'm not turning this one down. And then you want to be mad because I won't be exclusive? No.
Yeah. I'm not when people now at this point in my life, when they want to go exclusive, I feel like I can't breathe because I get like panicky. But I realize the reason why I get panicky is because I haven't met my person. That's what it is, simply.
What it is.
Hey, Robbie, and I always telling my dudes, and it's just a philosophy that's always been, unless, and my dad and my aunt done told me, if you ain't that nigga, you really ain't got her, bro. To keep it real, cause every girl, like, and you right, Robbie. Hey, like when the wrong person says I want to be exclusive, you like, man, nigga, what the hell? No. But I guarantee you, if it's the right dude that kind of catches your eye, catches your
we shut that shit down.
Like, you know what? I can maybe take you seriously. So you have a bunch of these dudes that think they that dude, and they're really not. You know what I'm saying? So that's the real issue. But it's just, and that's why I say us as men, we gotta be okay with losing somebody. You may think, damn, like I do it all. I be like, damn, you know what? Dang, she a real cool girl. But you know what? Yeah. Hey, she ain't even on me like that. So I gotta move on.
Yeah.
We need to
have the mentality.
Why won't you tell a man what you want or looking for? Because Sammy,
no, I do up top. I say, hey, I want a relationship. I want a husband. That's where we're going. I'm
But you-
dating with okay, so I'm dating with intentions. So y'all, right now I am big on Michael Todd. I love him. He's absolutely fucking amazing. His book, Relationship Goals, is like my study Bible right now when it comes to relationships and deal with this shit.
What's the name of the author?
Michael Todd.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's absolutely amazing. He's amazing. So I'm dating with intention. So I'm trying to be a child of God. I really am, but at the same time, I'm still me.
Right. You can do both.
Yeah, I can be both. I can be both. I can be a sinner one night and pray the next morning, and He will forgive me. But anyways, but no, his book Relationship Goals. That is right now. That is my go-to. And then there's another one. It's through his church. I forgot which one it was, but it's called Single and Secure.
Mhm.
So like I have been usually like if I read a book, I don't just read it. I digest it. Like like we're gonna go a little bit deeper. So I have to read it like 4 times to make sure I understand what's going on.
Right.
But yeah, we have to date with intentions. Like I'm gonna tell you up front, like, hey, I want a husband. I'm 34 years. Okay, I'm 34, almost 35. I have 2 kids. Well, my kids are almost grown and out my house. Like I was a young person doing grown shit. So at this point, like, you can accept that or you can't, or it's different. So I think that where we at, like our different stages in life does affect it because yes, I want a husband, I do, but I also want one, like I can't have kids. That's out the question, and so I tell them up front, I tell them this is what I want. So before I'm not a one night stand, and I'm saying, hey, I'm dating with intentions. I'm not a one night stand. I want a husband. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's so I do tell them that. And that's how you weed them out because the ones who aren't looking for that, they will not respond back. I promise you. I promise you they won't, or they'll kind of like, sideburning you. No.
Okay, so on my dating profile, I have this, and I do this on purpose. And people say, "Oh, you're a gold digger." I'm not a gold digger and take care of myself. But I say I'm a traditional woman. I don't do 50-50. I'm looking for a man to protect and provide. There's a different type of man that comes in my inbox. And let me tell you what I discovered, y'all. Black men always ask the question, "What do you mean? Are you a gold digger?" White men have never asked me that, and Hispanic men have never asked me that.
Right.
Some comments before we continue. I have about 3.
Yeah.
Eric says, "Fair doesn't exist. Life is life. Terms and outcomes are subjective. Things are what they are. Too many people and points of views." True. Facebook user, I don't know who you are. Is there one person for each person? I don't think I believe that.
Man.
You know what? Stacy says,
Not through the whole journey of life. There's not one person. I'm sorry.
Are you ready? Like most black men have questioned me. And as soon as you ask me that question, what do you mean? I will block your ass. Because if you understand the assignment, I'm not explaining to a grown man. I'm not. If you think I'm a gold digger, then I'm not for you. And I'm okay with that. Because some Caucasian man will scoop me up.
Yeah. I had my friend who is actually dating. She's an empty nester like me, like we're in our 50s. And she was saying that this guy that she, I don't know how Bumble works or how any of that works, but she was saying that they were talking through the app. And he said, "Let me tell you off front, I drive for Dart." And she was like, "Okay." But I was telling her that a lot of women probably when they find that out are like, "Peace out. You drive buses or trains or whatever, peace out." And she was like, "You really think people do that?" I said, "I know they do, because we are living in that time where aesthetics and the way things look and appear really matter." And I said, "I think he was just being upfront with you. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want you wasting my time. I drive buses." And for me, I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. At least
No.
not, not working. I'm just saying.
Because there's some out there not working.
The first thing I tell people, I say, hey, I drive that Dodge Charger SRT. That's what I tell them. I say, hey, you gonna hear me? Hey, we ain't got no sneaker. Hey, I can't be sneaky. Hey, you gonna hear me at 2 o'clock a.m. Oh, by the way, it's just an FYI,
we always like,
that's okay. Hey, you ain't gotta. That's cool. Hey, now, this is just an FYI. I didn't tell nobody, but I made it past some stages. I am applying to become a DART police officer.
Okay.
So appreciate you. Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
But
what's up?
So Rabia, if I do use you or Felicia, or I know you just met Tonya, that's correct. Like y'all got me right. Y'all going?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, that's all right.
He says I ride the bus. Okay, Stacey.
I used to ride the train all the time.
Enjoy.
I mean, to me, it's a job. This is the purpose of a job. Me and my husband had this discussion one day. A job is something that you do to get money to do things you really want to do. It's a job. It's just the means. It's just the means of getting that money, paying your bills, and doing the actual things that you actually enjoy in your life. It's a job. That's it. Now, long as it's legal, I'm kind of good with it.
But I would say, and this may get me in trouble, at the age that I am, I have certain criteria. I'm sorry.
Oh, you got certain criteria?
And as an African woman as well, I ain't gonna lie, because whoever I bring to my brother, because see the way African stuff works, they want to know if this person can take care of me, all the stuff, and they're gonna grill him. So whoever I bring to my family that I'm really serious about, and we're talking about marriage, that's the package I come with. And if a person can't accept that, it is what it is. Then, for me, I am all about my culture and I live my culture, but I also combine it with American culture because I'm American, But there's some things that are important to me.
You got a damn boss dude. I need a guy with a boss mentality. How we were talking about, don't date guys that have potential. The man I dated or whatever had mad potential. He wasn't just talking about potential stuff. He was making moves and doing things. That's what I call a boss guy, that he's really doing the things to get where he wants to get, and he desires to do better, make more money, do whatever it is, take care of me, because I like to be spoiled. I like to be spoiled, and I will spoil him. If you can no longer spoil me,
I think that's the thing. I think it has to be reciprocated.
Right.
Women nowadays are freaking selfish.
Yeah.
And we don't want to give anything.
Women too, though. We're selfish too, though.
We're very selfish.
Very selfish.
We take without giving anything back. And that's not, if you're dating somebody at some
Mexico.
So, okay, Stacey said, I ride the bus on my first date and show up in my Mercedes on the third date. Stacey, I respect you all that. I ain't right. Nah.
Yeah.
I do the same shit.
But we all have standards. At this big age, I have standards. I can't date nobody homeless. I can't. If I was dating, there are certain things I can't do. It's like, I cannot emotionally support you with that. Or, you don't have a means of transportation. I can't mentally support you, as a person, because what we don't realize is that I know women now that are single that are carrying the load. How can you live and be a woman and you're carrying all this on your own and your man is living with you?
But hold on. And then they want you to be soft and feminine.
No.
Oh, you're functioning in masculine energy. Shut the hell up. I gotta go. I'm not doing that. You want me to be soft and you need to take care of, but we need to read this comment because you have a question on you.
Yes, I see it. And then she just explained it.
What? Go ahead.
Do you also present what benefits of being married to you will be as well? To me, this reminds me of the question when a man asks a woman what you bring to the table. I block you when you ask me that bullshit.
So, but anytime a man asks me what brings me to the table, what I bring to the table. So the first thing as a female that we fuck up is we are the table. No, I'm not the table. I want someone to support me. I want someone to bring out my feminine side, but I am a top earner. Yes. So you cannot do me like that, because I cannot tell a man that, hey, I make more money than you. You know, hey, I do this, I do that. What? No, I don't do that to them because I already know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a husband. I'm not looking for someone I'm going to take care of. Just came out of that. I just came out of that not too long ago where I mean, and as a woman who is the top supporter, who took care of someone, that ruined my relationship because at the end of the day, I'm like, damn, I'm doing all of this and you still cheat on me. You know, it's like, oh, hey, but we don't tell them that no more because y'all want someone who's feminine. Y'all want someone who's gonna bow down. And by nature, I am a submissive. I want that. But the moment that you found out how much I make more than you, that's always a problem. And so why do you ask what I bring to the table? I'm going to bring me to the table. It's me. It's my personality. It's my heart. I fucking care. I said the F word. My bad. Yeah, you know, hey, but I bring my personality. I want to take care of my man. Like, I don't want to date multiple people. I want a husband. Like, at the end of the day, I want a husband so that us as a fucking power ass couple can come together and do something. That's what I want.
But so I need to say this. Let me just throw this in there. So you're saying that this happened with has this happened with multiple people?
Oh, absolutely not. It was just a recent experience. You know, it was a recent, you know, everybody else like, hey, I fit in when I get in.
Sometimes I think, because I think the journey you're on currently, I think is good for you. Like, just, you know, from what we talked about, so that you don't choose that same type of people. Because I think when we are being hurt or have gone through something, our picker tends to be off. So we continuously choose the same type of person. When I first got divorced, I would run into men that were textbook narcissists because my ex was. And I had to say, wait a freaking minute. Like, Robbie, what is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with me? And so I went on this journey, and now, like, I don't pick what I used to pick. Like, to me, the best person you meet is somebody that is a surprise. Like, you never expected there would be somebody that you would date or go, and then you find out you really like them. You're like, oh.
But then you're scared and you're like, oh my God, I'm an overthinker. I'm like, oh my God, why is he doing this? Like, oh my God, it's something more to it. But no, you and you know, I've always been kept, you know, like, I was with my kid's dad for like 10 years. And then, you know, it was a phase in my life because I'm still young. Like, I settled down when I was younger, and like, it happens. And we don't look for that. But it, you know, sometimes when you actually fall for a person, that's what hurts the most. Like, it does.
You're right, but Tonya, we have to remember, guys, and I made a TikTok about this. Love is intelligence. Love is intelligence. Lust is not intelligence. Lust will make you act crazy.
And I'm stupid as fuck. I said F word. My bad.
No, you're stupid.
Read the comment, Rabia.
Eric says, definitely have to have the basic provisions indeed. Stacy said, I learned to take care of my ladies. If you got the right one, she will reciprocate. Yes, she will.
Yeah.
The user says, yes, block him when he adds a stupid question like that. Hell yeah.
Always.
Very cool. Thanks for answering. Indeed and relatable. Good stuff, Tonya. Respect. Yeah, you know, it's interesting when you go from being married for so long into single life and dating, because at first you feel like you're doing something wrong. Oh my God, I used to feel like that I have to be loyal. What? Bye. Like, I'm naturally loyal. If I'm dating somebody, I don't look off to the right or left. But if I'm dating multiple, I'm looking behind me, in front of me, and the sides of me. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Because I'm not locked down.
Right.
Because I can tell you, I don't want to see you anymore. I want to see Bobby or Ray Ray.
Right.
Oh, I don't. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think that when you meet somebody, should you tell them that you're dating multiple people?
I do.
Depends.
Yes, I do.
Why not, Felicia? Why do you say why not?
First of all, when I meet you, I don't know nothing about you. You don't know nothing about me. Once we get to having a conversation, and then it seems like this may be going somewhere, then you bring that up. But I don't think, first off, that should be something we talk about.
Me personally, and just to wrap it up, just like how Felicia did, me personally, I don't think it's none of your business. You know what I'm saying? If we just on that talking stage, you know, now just like what Felicia said, if we gonna get into it, then yeah. But personally, it's not your business to know how many people I'm talking to if you know you can't figure me out. So I don't feel like I need to lay out my cards. We just, you know, hey, right now I'm talking to you right now, and if it gets to that point, then we can go. But truthfully, I don't think that's everybody's business to know.
So I wouldn't say how many, but I'll say, hey, I have friends. We have friends.
I don't like that term.
I don't like that. I don't like people like
I do. We have friends.
Oh my Lord, I got friends.
Okay, listen to y'all. So I got this message from this guy on Bumble, and he said, I like to think I'm straightforward with being honest and what I want. I'm in no rush by any means, and if it happens quickly, I'm not against it, but I don't like wasting my time or anyone else's time. So with that being said, are you looking to date someone with a purpose, or just something casual, multi-dating, or just want to meet new people? Bye.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. I just met you. I'm not telling you nothing yet. No, it's not that I'm lying. It's just that I don't know you. First of all, you could just be telling me what you think I want to hear.
Yeah.
Let me get a feel for you first before I tell you what I want. I ain't telling you shit, sir. And if you ever watch this podcast, I ain't telling you shit.
Hey, quick, like not a quick question, just a caveat, but what happened to, at least me personally, I like to get a good vibe, but like you asking these questions so you can see how you need to maneuver.
Thank you.
No, it don't work. Hey, that's the wrong game, baby boy. You ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yes.
Hey, you supposed to get the right vibe with her. You vibe with her for a little bit. You don't see me pulling up to a new shawty asking her 30 million questions. Nah, I'm gonna vibe with you. Hey, I don't care what you got going on. I like you. I like you right now. So I won't even worry. Hey, we'll get there when we get there. You got these men trying to ask, hey, what you looking for? This, that, and third, so they can see what you can maneuver. No, fuck all that. At least I can say, at least the people I hang around, we don't even, hey, I like you. I thought you was pretty. I thought you was cool. Like, let's go here together. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And then if it gets to that point, we'll get there. But asking 50 million questions off the bat, like it's a job application. By the way, this got like 14 pages. But, you know, asking 15 million questions off the bat, that ain't going to do nothing but just get her turned off. So, like, just chill out. Like,
okay, so I don't even respond to those. It's not off the bat. You have to hold a conversation with me.
Mm-hmm.
You have to hold a conversation with me. And I can tell you within at least 20 minutes of conversation if it's going to work or not, because it's not.
Yeah, because this one was trying to have a deep conversation. He was telling me
that
I would have never met another man like him. As I read his profile and I saw the grammatical errors, you're so right. Because, baby, you're not putting your words together right. Anyway, so you're right. I'm not agree with you, period.
I wouldn't respond to that one, period.
He was from Louisiana, by the way.
Well, that's why.
I was like, nah, guy.
Yeah, okay. Next.
That's funny because I'm totally different. If I get with a guy or was getting with guys and they get to talking a lot, I don't like you anyway, because I don't like men that talk a lot, they talk too much, and all that. What's that on the table and those questionnaires? That's how my friend. If something happened between me and my husband, I would fail at dating because I don't have time for all that lolly talking. I'm a person. My love language is acts of service. Let me see what you can do. Let me see if you're a man of your word. Let me see if you lie all the time, you know, because
sometimes you got to let them talk.
Yeah.
If let them talk, they're going to tell you exactly what you want to know.
Listen.
Hey, 80-20. Listen 80% of the time, talk 20.
Right.
It works every
time. And this one had 6 kids. I was like, oh, nah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
6. No.
My limit is 2.
He ain't got no money.
I know. I did the math, but I was like, nah. But honestly, it wasn't for me. Too many kids. Too many kids.
Yeah.
Okay,
baby mamas. When you have like 4 baby mamas, that's a lot to deal with, and people don't want to be honest about that. You got 4 baby mamas. That's 4 women I got to deal with.
Yeah, I can't do it.
4 checks.
No, don't tell him. Eric says, I always operate as yes, they already are. You dig? Yeah,
yeah, as you should. Assume that they are dating other people.
Right.
Yeah.
He ain't online. That should be, he's a red flag control.
Right. I mean, you're dating other people because I don't know, Bumble, don't y'all be getting all these little alerts and stuff? So
they always want to, in my experience, they always want to lock me down. I'm like, ooh, I don't even know you. Why are you being aggressive?
Yeah, you can't.
The moment you're aggressive with me, like, I'm done. Like, ooh.
I don't like that at all. It makes me feel sometimes.
Yeah.
Eric says, yeah, the vibe, connection, and flow will tell all. The cream will rise to the top. And that's the thing. You have to give people a chance to be who they really are.
Right.
I feel like when you meet somebody and you're like, oh my God, I love him. Baby, you don't love him. You don't even know this Negro. When that excitement dies down, that's when you know you love somebody.
Right.
Because you're not functioning on the emotion and the excitement, because you don't really see who the person really is until the layers are peeling back. Is the Negro moody? Is he on his period more than you are? Do you have to walk on eggshells around him? I mean, shit. Like one day you up, the next day you down. We could have a great evening, and then the next morning you don't want to talk. I can't. Maybe I got anxiety. If I have to manage your ass, I'm not going to be with you.
I heard today on, I don't know if it was a TikTok or what, but they said if you really want to see somebody, pick a place to go out to dinner where the parking is horrible.
But what if you have bad knees, sis?
Huh?
What if his knees are bad? I'm just like,
no, but if the parking is bad, the real personality is going to come out with the frustration that he has to maneuver through that parking lot.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see that.
Yeah, I can't parallel park, so I wouldn't be. I would fail at this.
Yeah, I don't drive, so it don't matter.
No, I meet them at the place. They're not.
Yeah.
No,
definitely.
Yeah,
I know somebody, right?
That's when you pay for VIP. Let them park you. Like, I'm sorry, that's me. I'm like, oh, where we
they
going?
Let me
park. They can park.
It was the last time we had. He didn't pay for VIP or her.
Never saw him for real. But I'm saying I don't expect anything, right?
No.
Okay, let me see what was saying. LOL, I went out with the guy. It talks a lot, and the brother had 8 kids with 7 women. Jesus. Date was over in 53 minutes. He chose to tell me after a month of dating. So if men are talking, reveal what is needed.
As I say, if you let a person talk, they will tell you exactly who they are. So, and this is like me recently in my journey, because I'm a talker. But in my journey, I've learned I've got to listen, sit back and listen. And so far, it's working. I let them talk because men are just like us. They want to talk because most women won't let a man talk. Yeah. So the moment, if you're a woman who lets a man talk, he's going to tell you exactly who he is and what he wants. And it's been working. I'm like the emoji. Oh, it's been working.
Sure. She's right though, because let me tell you, I met this guy, I think it was on Hinge, but not this time around, but way before. And he seemed like he was like solid until the ninja started talking. Baby, we had a conversation, and this is the thing, y'all. You have the conversation over the phone, you'll need FaceTime before you'll meet them on their dates. I stress that FaceTime first. Do not just go on the date. I'm telling y'all. It's always bad, cross-eyed, bad teeth. I have had many experiences. And in my mind, I'm like, you got 30 minutes because you lied. That's the thing. You lied. Then they're going to tell me, oh, you look like your pictures. Absolutely, I do. But you don't look like your pictures.
Look, I used to have a little system. I took all my first dates to the same restaurant. The waitress, the bartender, was all my friends. So I would excuse myself to the bathroom. Hey, keys, I got you. Close me out, pay my half. This is what I ordered, pay my half. Text her, I'm going to the bathroom. And I would go home. So go home. But I'll pay my half. No, I didn't do that to them. I pay my, but yeah, I know. Men do it more than we do. I hate to tell y'all that. They do.
Also, what I've learned in my dating life is I'd rather go for a walk or for coffee for the first time before I even say I'm going to go on a dinner date. Because, y'all, when the date is bad, it's bad, y'all. I can't sit through dinner. I'm not.
It is bad. No, that's when you excuse yourself to the bathroom, pay your side of the check.
Girl, that's a waste of hours. That's me getting myself present. No, I'm not doing that. When I first meet them, I'm in workout clothes. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, no makeup. I don't give a shit. A baseball cap, and then we'll go from there. But I am not getting dressed.
CJ looks like he has something to say.
You dominate.
He got something to say.
Nah, I was just saying like, and I don't know, maybe and I mean no offense, like literally no offense, but maybe it's because y'all are a little bit older. No offense. I'm not saying you guys are old.
I'm not
Well,
older.
no, I'm just saying, I didn't call y'all old. I just said like y'all a little bit more older.
Yeah, you did, but that's cool though.
No, I was just.
He did.
Well, see, you don't see. I ain't gonna lie. People in my generation, hey, we FaceTiming for 4 months before.
That's true.
Really?
Hey, we FaceTiming because I need to make sure you the same. And then not to mention with the social media, I be seeing how you act. I say, oh, okay, so this is what she really is on, or that's what he, you know what I'm saying? So, so yeah, but that whole, because you're right, because a date is kind of hard to get out of, especially, so, so actually for our generation, it's the opposite. It's like, damn, what took you so long? Because you already know what I'm on. You already see how I be out. You know what I'm saying? Versus, versus now, versus kind of y'all a little bit more traditional, but but like I said, like that might be a me thing. I don't know. I know we come from two different, you know what I'm saying? So
But
what age is this are we talking about?
I think you can learn a lot about
hold on, time out. Hold on. So I'm 32. So yeah, I'm 32.
What is it?
No, that's a lot. That's a lot. No, I'm 25.
Okay, you're 25. That's a lot then. Okay, now we see.
But okay, well,
I'm 34. I'm 34, and no, yes, I was still FaceTime and stuff. I'm not gonna FaceTime unless I really like you. And then, and we can have that FaceTime, but until you actually meet me in person, that's nothing. Because I need to see how you treat other people too.
We'll talk offline because I got some more to say, but we'll talk offline. But go ahead, Grace. I'm sorry, it's your show.
Well, I need to make this comment. Yep, the first date, never commit to dinner. Starbucks me for real, though, sis. And then says, as a girl in my late 30s, don't FaceTime me until we agree on it. Oh, absolutely.
Thank you, because they will call you all fucking day.
Hey, listen. Have you ever been on a girl date and then they ghost you? Yes! And it was the guy with the teeth, y'all.
Every time.
It was the dude. But I already knew it ain't going to happen. I was going to try to, but I didn't. I was like, I was sitting like this here. Because I said to myself, he looked like he was a preemie. I knew he was a preemie or a beach butt. That's what I told myself by his draw.
He's a preemie.
He told me that his mother had him like when she was older, and that he was a breech butt. I was like, girl, I'm good. I'm good.
That's special needs. We're not. That's another topic.
Yeah, that didn't hurt my feelings. I didn't give a damn because I knew.
Hey. I'm sorry to interrupt you know what I'm saying, but me personally, and this is what I'm just saying, me personally, which I understand, like now I'm thinking about it, somebody that's that's kind of in y'all kind of age range and date. No offense, I ain't trying to offend nobody. No, but I'm just saying I can maybe see why they're so straight up, like with the what's your intentions, but just me personally, I don't know, like that's just never been me. Like that's never been me, just to ask what's your like 20 different questions. Like okay, can I get to like you first? Can I get to see what's going on with you first? Like that, because me personally, the vibe and the energy gotta be there before anything else, So I don't see why they coming on so strong asking what that 56 song, 21 questions? Can I do this?
But see, that's you're dating at a 25 perspective, and that makes perfectly good sense. We gonna vibe, we gonna do this. I'm 50, these women are a little younger than me. Anybody got no time for that? Like, what are you trying to do, sir? So what is this we doing, sir?
So okay,
so not on your hands like that.
But
you got time.
So, but okay, and I'm 34, and I have seriously dated everywhere from 21 to fucking, oh, I said that word, my bad, 60. Okay,
60.
Yeah,
Girl, 60.
Look, my life could have changed, but I can't even do it. Anyways, they are all the same. They are all the same. Especially, it depends on the type of female that you are. So, in my situation, I don't need you. You know, and when you're usually under 40, you kind of probably need me. But it's just like they're all the same. It's all the same. They want to know that. They ask those questions too. So then from what my experience, it's the 30 and under. They want some money. Hey, oh, can you? Oh, I need help with this. As a female who doesn't, you know, who's not out here begging and stuff, they always want something. And then it's the older ones. Hey, they don't need nothing. Like, hey, they're established. You know, we're on the same level, and it's they don't do that. So it does come with a mindset and a age and what you want, because these young ones are fun. Like, hey, I'm like, hey, I'm in between. We want to have fun. So if I want to have fun, I'm gonna call this one. But if I want to do stuff, I'm gonna call that one. And that's just a part of dating. So at this point, we're courtshipping, because when you tell me we are dating, that means I'm cutting off all my hoes. I cut my hoes off last night via Snapchat. I was like, hey, this is what we're doing. Right. Like, we have to broadcast that, hey, this is what's happening.
No, I'm not doing all that. That, to me, courtship is more serious than dating.
No, I think courtship was like, you know, hey, we get to know each other, and in my mind, courtshipping is like, hey, we're figuring each other out. Do I like you? Can you hold a conversation with me? And then dating is like, hey, I'm committed to you. I want to learn about you. I want to know what you want, what you need, what you like, and then I'm going to cater to that.
Maybe I always thought courtship was more serious than dating. Am I wrong?
Maybe I'm backwards.
Courtship more serious than dating?
I thought courtship was dating. Like, the courtship was first, and then it's dating.
Yeah, you backwards, Tonya. See, you don't miss a couple episodes. Hey, I know who courting is because I've been on this podcast a couple times. Check me. Hey, so this is what I learned from Robbie. Robbie taught me that court is when y'all trying to like get together, but y'all trying to like stay together type shit. Dating is when y'all just date, just be talking. Hey, that's what I learned from life. Hey, shout out to you. Know what I'm saying?
We'll switch I almost said that word. I'm sorry, Robin. So we'll switch it anyway. There's 2 levels to it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean there is, but honestly, like, if I'm honest, this is the first time in my life that I'm enjoying being single. Like I always say that I'm actually enjoying it, and enjoying people, and being present, and not looking about what's going to happen. What if it doesn't work? What? I don't give a shit, because I believe
next.
Yes, I believe that I will meet whoever I'm supposed to meet.
Yeah.
But what I'm not going to do is go backwards, though. I decided I ain't going to do that no more. Not going backwards. Okay, let me read some comments. FaceTime is the bomb. I put my ducks in the beginning. Learn very fast. I'll meet all parking first. Deception is heavy in the world. Filters are the devil. Y'all. Whew, it is. It is. Eric says, look him up. Mika says courtship is more serious, I believe. Yeah, it is. It is more serious. Yeah, I'm not ready to be courted at this point. I used to think I was. Y'all, I'm chilling. I am really chilling because I'm in that space of just enjoying people. And if you get blocked, you get blocked. Some don't make the cut. Some are like still there, and I'll see you when I see you, guy. But no more. Oh my God, I feel like I'm disloyal. Bump that, because I know what you're doing. Mika says, "Court me, girl." Yes, but you know, I'm just in a different space right now, and in therapy again, and every other week, y'all. CJ, what are you doing, sir?
Read that application.
No, I'm just trying to make sure. So, no, I'm about to put you on one of these. Hey, on page 13, they said you need at least like 6 references. So I got you.
Okay.
Hopefully, Mika got me. Hopefully Ivan got me, of course, like my mom, my dad, you know. But hey, Felicia, hey, you getting on these references too?
Okay.
Man, I'm trying to make sure I get this.
Okay, me too. I want you to
whole
get
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You know, I'm so sorry. Hey, because I know that. Hey, I know that they went through something last. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday with an unprofessional. So let me be professional. I apologize. Let me, let me get that.
Hey, we do not want to block you, CJ. We don't want to block you. We want to keep.
Hey, please don't. Hey, please don't. Because I enjoy being up here. So you know what I'm saying. Please don't. I apologize.
I thank you for checking his ass because he was tripping.
I was tweaking. I was tweaking. I was tweaking. I apologize. Go ahead.
I think this is
That part.
He says, I don't think women are as liquid as they were ages ago. I make my own money. I can raise kids. Boss lady, this is Kim Davis.
That part.
Okay.
We have
That's true, though.
Okay, and so I guess our final thoughts. We'll start with you, CJ. Should women date multiple people? Yes or no?
No. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. I red cup talking. Sorry. Yes. Y'all should do y'all thing. Y'all should do y'all thing.
Okay. What about you, Tonya? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Felicia?
Absolutely.
yes, of course. Yeah.
I say emphatically yes, sis. Date them all. Even though somebody told me you changing. That's not who. Boy, bye.
Please.
That's not who you. You know what? I used. Let me not talk about me, but I was the sweet one. I ain't sweet no more. You ain't gonna waste my time, baby. Waste your mammy's time, and you're not wasting mine. I'm past that. Too
You
old.
just can't waste your mammy's time.
I mean, listen. Hey, Justin. Okay, guys, I want to thank you for being on, CJ. We enjoyed you, even though you were in your application and all that stuff. But we're gonna
Y'all gonna help me get put on, though, right? Y'all gonna help me get put on? Hey, because
Of
that
course.
pay off the chain. So hey, we gonna make it rain when we go to the, you know what I'm saying?
No, we're not.
So we go where?
When we go to we finna we turning it up.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Tonya. Bye, CJ. Bye,
Bye.
for watching.